Okay. Can y'all hear me? I'm always having technical issues. I'm always having some technical issues with this sound. I messed myself up somehow. Anyways, welcome to the live. I gotta do my intro all over again. I was on mute. Um, yeah, so welcome to the live. We're here making fun of K-pop and talking about K-pop. And if you want to come to the live, please turn on your notification bell so you know every time I go live. And yeah, we have fun. I do little quick readings, and that is what we pretty much are going to do tonight. I'm not planning on having a very long live. I don't have too many topics to really laugh about or talk about. Which you, wait, hold on. I got to tend to this chat real quick. May, come on now. What you mean we got beef? Look, okay, so this what happened, right? Okay, so on my last live on Monday, I was tearing up the army because they didn't get Jim and Park his number one, and I was trolling and everything, and now I was trolling, and now I gotta eat my words. Army's made me eat my words because he finally got his number one, and May is mad at me because I had spoke this into existence. Why are you trying to act like Jimin don't deserve his number one? Anyways, let's get into these topics real quick. May. My Jimin deserve his number one like everybody else. Okay, so let me get into my let me get into my topics. All right, so first topic, don't do this, May. Our first topic is new jeans. My girls got their little Coca-Cola endorsements. Okay, the song was cute. I seen the music video. It was cute. The song was cute. I was vibing. It was nice. It was good. It's just amazing to me like how now all the companies are rushing to get their girl groups like New Jeans now in mix. Jeez. Um, but yeah. So I want to talk about that for a second with New Jeans. I'm proud of them. They're getting a lot of opportunities. So for you didn't listen, you got new apparel block. What's that supposed to mean? Anyways, so on to the day song news for my VIPs. I'm surprised by this. I think this is my personal shocking news of the week because I really thought like he was done with music and he wasn't gonna sing anymore. Lo and behold, not only did he quit YG, he took his manager with him, formed a company around him, and so now he has his own company formed around him, and they will be promoting him and doing what they need to do. New Jeans is doing, yeah, New Jeans is doing a lot, but yeah, I'm surprised by this. I thought he was gonna quit. Thought he was done with music, but wow, he got his whole label. Child, He snatched that manager right on up and went over and created his own label. Him and the manager together went and created this label. Hopefully, I get to see him on more variety shows, and I get to hear more of his voice. So, dang, Day Song, that's how much you hated YG. In other news, GD is the ambassador of BMW. I find this highly funny because he owns cars that's more expensive than BMW. I don't get it. But he looked cute. He looked cute down at the BMW launch. He looked cute. I was surprised he even did this, but all right then. Why'd you make people think they hate artists? He really do. He just all right. And then for my next news is gonna be TXT. They're headlining Lollapalooza. Personally, since I like their music, I'm looking forward to the headlining act. I hope that um, Big Hit. I think that's the sub. I think they're under. I think they're with Big Hit, right? I hope Big Hit pull their butts, not their butts, their heads out of their butts. There you go. That's what I wanted to say, and give the boys the stage that they deserve, and don't try to play them with no dancers and no good stage. Um, but I will be watching and looking forward to this. Big Hit, you better give them a good stage. Don't be playing with them when we get up here. Yes, directly under. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they was under Big Hit. Yeah, don't be playing with them, Big Hit. Give them the money for the stage. Meow. TXT moved up to headliner, as they should. I'm ready. Y'all better give my boys some good stage, some good lighting. Y'all better do dress the whole stage up. I need LED screens from top to bottom. What else? What else we counting? I need LED. I need the LED screens from top to bottom. I need lights. I need dancers in the background. I need costumes. I need y'all to have a good set list. What else we need? Don't be playing with my boys. We out here headliners now. Nuh-uh. Mm-mm. They better not do them like they did last year and only just had them up there with the band. Mm-mm. Now, who I'm not understanding why they're on the headline list though. No tea, no shade. Why is Billie Eilish up here? Did she release new music soon? Did she release new? No. Anyways, what? Yes, that's exactly what we need. We need the pyrotechnics. Okay, we need it all. Okay, they out here headlining now? No, maybe not, but everything else is good. Yeah. Didn't they stylist leave because she got bullied out the company, or was that a dream? The stylist got bullied out of the company. I think that must have been a dream. I don't remember hearing anything about that. Yeah, I didn't hear nothing. Okay, so you didn't hear about that either too? Okay, all right. What? Nah, she's just Billy. Okay, so she didn't release no new music or anything. She just gonna come up there with the okay. All right, I'm just saying, because I know Lana Del Rey, she came out with something new. I don't know who the other people are. I don't know who Carol G is. I don't know who the 1975s is. I am looking forward to Kendrick Lamar. because everybody always count him out, and he actually gives real good shows. So yeah, and then the rest of these people in between here, I don't have anybody I'm looking forward to seeing. So I don't know. Child, oof. This new music from this generation. I know I'm getting old. I know I'm getting old. All right, on to the topic y'all want to talk about. Finally, we got some number ones. Finally, we got some number ones. Okay, oh, finally. God, I don't even know what happened. Did my pep talk work? Did my whole pep talk work? Did did my whole pep talk work or what? I don't understand what happened. I don't understand what happened. We did it. No, I'm just playing. May, don't be mad at me, May. Don't be mad at me. Jimin deserve a number one. They out here getting BTS number ones for days. Why can't Jimin get his number one? Well, my trolling had worked. He's finally at number one, and I can't say nothing anymore. No, seriously, I am happy for him. So Army, y'all finally got off y'all butt and did something. Cause word on the street was y'all had a whole lot of excuses to why y'all couldn't do the number ones, cause the rules had changed and the radio play and da 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 da. But lo and behold, you had got him number one. So what was the excuse again? Why couldn't they get the other solos number one? That's what I'm thinking about, because Sugar album about to drop. Okay, Sugar about to have his stuff drop. So y'all gonna get his stuff number one? Yeah, I doubt it. You know they got favorites. They not gonna get Sugar number one. They just gonna be like, oh well with him. May, don't be upset with me, May. Don't be upset. Don't be upset. Wait, I gotta go back to y'all last stuff. Mike May stands as rabbit. You had to taunt them. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And make sure Jimmy get number one in here, cause y'all talk too much stuff, too much on Jimin's name for him not to be number one and number two. Is Sugar dropping the pre-release on Friday? I heard he was dropping some merch too. No, they don't like the hums like that. I know they don't. Go look at my views on my videos when I do their readings. I already know they don't like them. The lowest views, but meanwhile the Machne line got the highest. I already know they don't like them. Yeah, because they stay in Machne. Yeah. And then, he got number one on the digital song sales chart too. The first Korean artist in history. Lord, they're gonna take this achievement right here and have it forever. Every time we talk about Jimin, but he's the first ever. He's a history maker. They love to brag. Lord. I think they went extra hard after all that mess last week. Oh, with him at the encore. Look, when I first seen that encore and he started off key, I said, Lord, they gonna take this and run. They gonna take this and run with it. And I was right. They took that all the way to the hill and they ran with that whole encore thing. And I'm just like, bruh, you can obviously see he was having trouble with his sound and he couldn't hear himself. That's why he was singing off key. Everybody ain't got supersonic ears like Cookie in them, okay? Everybody ain't got supersonic ears, okay? Some people tone deaf, some people, have a hard time hearing themselves with everything going on, all right? Everybody ain't Beyonce, okay? Beyonce's not human, she's an alien, all right? When y'all accept that Beyonce is an alien and she's not human, then everybody can stop comparing all these singers and want everybody to sing on key all the time, every day, all day. But yeah, I knew that they was gonna get carried away and they was gonna use this against him. And the bad part was like he was struggling so much with the sound pack in the ear stuff that like he could just never get back on key. And I was just like, oh my god, this is getting worse and worse. Oh my god, he's just gonna feed them. He's feeding them right now. Ugh. Talking about he into K-pop. I see that crazy stuff too. I was like, ended K-pop. Okay. Number 2 on the album chart, number 1 on Hot 100, and number 2 on global charts. Yeah. And then number 1 on the digital song sales chart. They really took that to the actual moon. They took that whole encore to the actual moon. Ridiculous. Even some army were dragging him. It was bad, bad. I'm not gonna lie. It was because he was so off key and he couldn't get back on key. And then I'm just like, okay, but that was like one performance. Like everything else, he sings pretty much on key because he can hear himself and the sound is good. So, what is we having a whole fit for? Like, what is we. Not you comparing. I'm not comparing him to Beyonce. What I'm saying is that everybody ain't gonna get everything on note, on key, on everything every single time, every single performance, every single moment, every single thing like Beyonce. That's like nobody's gonna do that. Everybody's different. Everybody's not as perfect as Beyonce. That's what I meant. Like other encores was bad too. Twice encores was just atrocious. I'm sorry. Twice encores was bad. Everybody had a bad encore. It was actually sad. It's all right. He gonna be okay. The encore after that, he sounded just fine. It was just a bad like incident. That's it. Like the other encore, he sounded fine. He didn't have no problems with singing on key or anything. So what? Twice get dragged every look. Whew, boy, Twice be getting roasted by the K Nets. Girl, one encore. Twice got so tired of getting roasted, they didn't even sing. They was just like, here you go, guys. You guys sing. Girl, they was trying to sing a few parts. Girl, Momo said, just going to be in the corner. I'm not even going to try to sing nothing. Some folks on Twitter have literally been salivating, waiting for this day. Yeah. He canceled the Inkigayo. Yeah, he said he canceled the Inkigayo stage because he did a live after hearing the news that he got number 1 for the Billboard. So he did a live saying that he was sick. Like I guess he he was eating some food, and I guess the food didn't agree with him, so he got, really, really sick or whatever, and he had a fever. And then he was like, he barely even was going to come on and say anything to the fans, but he felt like he needed to. But he said he was feeling a little bit better, and that, he wanted to thank everybody for getting him on the Billboard to number one. But yeah, he canceled because he was sick. And then too, I think he canceled because J Hope is close to going into the military. So yeah, that's what he was basically saying on his live why he canceled, because he was sick. I don't know. I wonder if he gonna do another Inkigayo stage. I don't know. Who is this with Hello Humans, Lord? Anyways, my next subject. People, what? People thought he canceled because of his encore thing. Yeah, I heard that too. People thought so. But Jimin's not that sensitive anymore. He don't care what y'all say about him. All right. So for this thing right here that's happening. People are going to the Billboard site, and they are pledging allegiance to Jun Jungkook. Everybody and their mama is coming to this Billboard, and I just wasn't expecting this big rollout for him. Like, they have like a really huge, big rollout. Hold on, because I have like an article where it shows how big of a rollout they didn't give this man. Okay, hold on 1 second, because this is kind of ridiculous right here. This is kind of ridiculous. So, do I have it? I have it. So this is what we're looking at right here. This is where we are right now. But yo man is a criminal selling white t-shirts and jeans for $289. What do you want me to do? We got bills to pay, May. We got bills that we gotta pay. He's literally everywhere. Yo, like, he's in all of these malls right here. The launch is massive, right? Look at this. Look at all of this. He's in all these malls up on the screen. They even got the sign on there talking about introducing Jungkook to the global icon in Calvin Klein. Look at this. Look, he's just. What is happening? We're in Tokyo. We're in a Tokyo store in Japan. We are in China, Shanghai, near the boxers. We're in Thailand's biggest shopping mall. We in Bangkok. Literally everywhere. I was trying to get down to the billboards, but yeah, I don't know what's happening anymore. He's literally everywhere. What is going on? Make it stop. Where is this? Become mega small. Where is, oh, China, Malaysia, Philippines. Is it literally never ended? What? Them pants better glow in the dark. For $289, the pants gotta glow in the dark. I can't. Oh, they selling them out? They selling the pants out? What? He's following you outside the store and all around inside the store with the eyes? Nah, that's creepy. That's real creepy. I'm even surprised. I'm even surprised by this. Like, I didn't even think it was gonna like get that big. I really didn't. I didn't think it was gonna get that big at all. I didn't know like they was gonna promote it like that. Mm-mm. Hey Erica, you finally here? I'm telling everybody about how they promoting Jungkook everywhere across the globe, and people going to the billboard pledging allegiance. Oh, and then this is what I wanted to say. I know y'all thirsty little Jungkook fans had actually wanted some different pictures to drop of him. I know that. I know exactly what you wanted. You wanted him to pose up, up in some in some boxers with the legs out and the chest out and everything. But I'm gonna tell y'all little thirsty fans that he ain't doing it. Okay, there's no more pictures to be dropped. He's done with the pictures. Don't hope for it. You're gonna have to accept that these are all the pictures dropping, and this is it. Okay? Stop wanting more. Please and thank you. He's done enough. He has done enough. All right. What? The internet would have broken. The internet would have broken. I would have broken. I know that y'all think I'm strong, but I'm not that strong. I'm not the strongest soldier in this one. Y'all probably wouldn't heard from me in like months. And for those, I know they waiting. I know they waiting. Hold on, I got a picture of what I know that they want. If I could find it, if I could find the picture, because I know what they want. I wonder if I saved it. I probably didn't save it. Cause I know exactly what they looking for. They looking for that one picture where he just out here in nothing but boxer briefs. I know that's what they want. They was low key. They was praying. They was praying uh, on their mama cousins and everything for him to come out with those kinds of pictures. Everybody was hoping for it. They was on the sidelines, greedy. Pictures was leaking early. They couldn't wait. Yeah, I didn't even save that picture. But anyways, but yeah, they could not wait. I wouldn't give my hopes up on that. Me neither. Can you imagine him like that? Oh no. Mm-mm. Not ready. I'm not strong enough. I'm not strong enough for that. For those kinds of pictures. I think that too. I think what we don't realize is that like he is shy. He's actually shy. So I think like he's just only comfortable with like showing the ab part, then he's done. So we don't gotta worry about no more pictures dropping. I think the only pictures that are gonna drop is the ones where he's wearing the Calvin Klein t-shirts. Maybe that's probably might drop the Calvin Klein t-shirts. Those pictures might drop because we didn't get a lot of those pictures. We only got a lot of him in the denim stuff. So I'm wondering how that negotiation table went. Cause like, is he selling their jeans and their clothes, or is he selling the boxers? All right, enough of him. They taking him, y'all. They taking him. He gonna be gone. He gonna be going to the military. That means I'm not gonna be able to see him for a full, almost close to 2 years. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? No, like for real though. This one hurts because y'all know I love Hobie. This one really hurt, man. He ain't gonna let us see him go in. Nothing. He just gonna be like, deuces, y'all. Say goodbye. How? This one gonna hurt me. I'm not even gonna lie. I had cried. I had already cried yesterday, and now I'm just like, I don't. I'm just gonna ignore it and act like he not he like he just snuck and went in because I don't think I can handle it. I really, well, he already did what I had wanted before he went in because I had wanted like another song and then I had wanted another performance and he gave another performance and song. So I mean, like, he really gotta go now. I'm sorry they dragged this out to the point. I'm glad they going. Shut up, May. Shut up. Gonna get hit with the big announcement that he's gone, and that's it. I know, like, why couldn't y'all just, come out with the cameras and just like let us show him going in, and then just, no, okay. I'm gonna the when Yugi goes in, that's gonna hurt me too. I'm gonna act like I'm okay, but I'm gonna be a little sad though. Talking about that, did y'all see RM's last live? I will speak. He coming back. He better come back. What are you talking about? But you saying that like it's easy. Like, do you understand? I'm not going to see this man or hear this man. Do you think I don't miss Jen? That's what you're telling me, May? You think I'm not missing Jen? All right, what's this? Oh Lord. All right, hold on. Let me go to my free for all talk, and we'll talk. Hold on. All right, and was disgusted. Okay, so wait, hold up. So on the live, he was saying like we don't need to worry because they already got together. They talked about everything, how they're planning on coming back together and how they're planning on doing, all the little events. So we don't really need to worry about them. They got everything under control. That's what he was telling us. And then he was saying like he was working like crazy on this album because he wanted to release it before he went in. So we gonna see what that is. God, that live was kind of. Yeah, I do understand, but it will be okay. Yeah, yes, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. I mean, like the even though I miss Jen, it's not the most worst thing in the world. Like, but two gonna be gone, May. That's it. Just two people gonna just be gone. They ain't gonna be able to participate or do show up, do any surprise appearances, nothing. But man, but RM got the nerve because this is their fault. Now they fan base is the Beehive. You remember? And then he said he was gonna stop reading comments because the comments was getting out of control, and everybody keeps on saying that they're this person wife and that person wife. My God, that fandom could be so annoying. That is their fault. They never check their fans. What else did I want to say? About I wanted to say about Yoongi's things. So I don't understand what's going on with him and what he's trying to bring out because the wording for his stuff be so vague. So it'd be like, oh, this and this is coming out, and you're like, okay, so what's going on here? Like, what are we watching? What's going on? What's happening? So we're getting some kind of documentary road to something. I don't understand what we're getting. Said what just disappeared for a couple of years. Oh, talking about the members. They allow them to use social media though, so that's good. Yeah, I heard like they now like lifted the strict rule of them not being able to go on social media, and they're not get on social media. They can get on social media and they can use their cell phones now. So that's like why he was able to call them. Lord, the comments and people wonder why everyone thinks they're 12-year-olds. Like even RM was looking at the comments like, okay. But as I was saying about the whole sugar thing, like I don't understand like what's happening. I know like he's supposed to go on tour. I know the new like music is supposed to be getting released, which I'm happy. So I got two people to look forward to this month. I got Yoongi and I got Taeyong. We got new music from both of them, so I'm really hyped about that because the playlist is gonna be full for the next couple of months. Because I still got Kai on rotation, and then we can add the Yoongi album and then the whole Taeyong album. So I'm gonna be properly fed for the month of April. Um, hey, have you? Oh my God, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about Jisoo. Now, I seen the music video, and she was out here serving us looks. Okay, I was not a fan of the song itself because I felt like the song lacked like a really good catchy hook to it. It was just sounding kind of basic to me, but she was serving looks and I liked it. I love the black dress with the red stockings and everything. That was great. She had a beautiful black gown on. The only look I wasn't feeling was that little hotel lobby look with the look like it was like the breakfast at Tiffany's kind of thing. Wasn't feeling it. I love the purple lavenders. Like the music video was serving me looks that I really enjoyed. Okay. The choreo wasn't all the way there for me. It wasn't giving what it needed, and neither was the song. I'm going to his concert. Oh, you're going. Oh, you going to Yoongi's concert? I'm jealous of anybody who's going because I want to go. The song was yeah. The song was kind of bland. Yeah, I thought they'd give her something more catchy, like Jenny, like little solo low low thing. I thought they was gonna get something catchy, but I guess not. I did hear that Jenny and Lisa doing a subunit thing going on. So yeah, I wish she did a ballad instead. Hmm. I wonder how that would have worked, right? The ballad with the looks. Hmm. Well, I'm seeing TXT and I got the light stick. You got TXT light stick? You like Jisoo solo? You like the song or you like the music video? I didn't really like the song. Say what now? Floor seats. Send me all your pictures and fan cams if you can. Send me what you can. Please and thank you, Erica. Sorry, I thought it was boring. I thought it was boring too, but I did really like her looks. I like the music video itself though. Jisoo can't sing for real, and she's my bias. I think she can sing. Actually, I had a crush on her because I liked her singing voice because it was like kind of deep and husky compared to the other girls. So I really liked her singing voice. She just can't dance for me, but hey, she could do everything else. Lord. The song was decent, but I like that she played into her strengths. Okay. Um, you gonna do it? Yes. No, she really can't. Buy Olive B. Don't be doing that to that girl. Girl asks, what strengths did Jisoo have? May, if you want to answer that, because I'm not sure what strengths she had. Or the dance that looks pretty. Nothing was wrong with that. No, nothing was wrong with the dance. It was pretty creative. I just had a problem on one part where they looked like they were trying to vogue or do something with the flowers, but the flowers looked too small in their hands, so it just didn't come out right to me. I was just like, we could have passed this part up on the choreo. What? Oh, her strong suits is visual and acting. Okay. I don't know. I just wanted that song to be so much more. If she would have had a really great song on top of all of those really good looks, man, she could have had it. So I wanted to say this too. Now I got I was reading a little rumor on the street is that Blackpink is planning on signing back to YG, but yeah, they're not. I don't think they're planning on going to the Black label. They're planning on going over to or staying with YG underneath YG. But I think the Black label is still gonna manage them though. But yeah, they're the rumor on the street is they're gonna resign with YG. So according to my cards, I'm right because I didn't foresee anything in my cards at that time saying that they were leaving. So when the contract's up, they re-signing with YG Entertainment. If I was them, I would go to the Black label. You'll get more comebacks, more money, more bang for your buck, more money. I, but hey, that's what they want to do. I mean, they don't have to do too much and still get paid, so why not stay? Plus, like, if you think about it, like, who else is gonna pay them and support them like YG? Like, what company can they go to where they're getting paid the amount of money YG is? Like, I don't. I mean, because I can't see them going to SM. Really can't see them up underneath Hyde. So nah, Somi's still in a dungeon. I was having a conversation with my good friend Paris about Somi, and we were saying like the reason why like she is not popping is because you know how Koreans are. If you're not full Korean, they don't consider you Korean, and she keeps on trying to go and play up to like the Korean audience when she really needs to start targeting like the international audience, and I feel like that's what she's failing to do. She's like too much trying to like make sure she fits into the K-pop scene, and it's like, girl, just go ahead and just go to the international audience and just market to that, because you know how these Koreans are. If you ain't full blooded Korean, they are not on your team like that. Somi is in the Black label, but she doesn't have any much music though. Yeah, because she won't market herself to more of the international market. Like she keeps on trying to I feel like she keeps on trying to fit into like the K-pop scene with just the Koreans, and I'm just like, girl, they don't see it for you. They don't see it for you, girl. She's done a couple of shows, but no comebacks. I mean, there really is nowhere for them to go. Yeah, there's nowhere for Blackpink to really go. But yeah, but with Somi, like if she would just get like, and two, like her problem is like what I said, like with Jimin, she doesn't have a clear brand, right? She doesn't have like a clear, solid brand. We don't know exactly what kind of style and what exactly we're getting from Somi. We don't know what she's trying to sell us. We don't have no idea. If she wants to go down the cool bad girl image, whatever, great. Stay in that lane. Market to the international market. Go that route. But she'll like just come out with these random songs. Sometimes she wants to be cute, sometimes she wants to be bad, and then she'll like try to cater to the K-pop Korean market, and like she's just all over the place to me, and I just feel like that's why she's not being as successful as she could be. So yeah, tried so hard to fit into. Yeah, you trying too hard to fit into the Korean standards. Like, and they're not gonna see it for you because they don't see you as a Korean. They don't even. Koreans don't see half Koreans as Koreans. They're just like, oh, okay, you're for the international people. Like they don't see it for you. Like even Koreans that are like from overseas, like they don't even see them as like the Koreans that grow up in America and then come back to Korea, they don't even see them as Korean. They don't even see them as that. So yeah, I just think like she just needs to find her brand, find her style, say, okay, this is who I am, this is who y'all gonna get, that's it, and just go cater to the international market and just do her, like, and stop trying to fit into these Korean standards. Yeah, those girls really had a hard time after the group ended. Chugwa has some good songs, but her label was crap, and good thing she left. Yeah, good thing she finally free. We don't know who she's gonna sign back up with. I was wondering who she was gonna sign back up with because her company didn't want to give her any more comebacks. I was like, this is crazy. Like, y'all could build her up as like one of the number one top females. Like, I don't understand that company. They probably was just broke. They didn't have enough money to fund all that excellence. They really didn't. They really passed up a gem on that one. They could have built her up for stardom. These companies really don't know what to do with half of these idols. They really don't. What was another thing I had wanted to talk about before I get off of here because I didn't want this to make this too long. Okay, we just did an hour. All right, cool. I can hang out for some more. Um, what else was I gonna talk about? Um, what's going on? They would have built her up and made money too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they would have really built her up and made like a lot of money. Oh yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Yo, that one of them boy groups from Treasure, one of the boys from Treasure had burnt his hand on stage with them pyrotechnics. That is crazy. What is going on with the safeties on these stages? Like, why don't they never like watch out for any of their artists while they're on stage like that? Like, he went and burnt his hand and came back and performed. That's crazy. What questions NCT Mark or Show New? You want me to pick between the two? What, that man almost got set on fire. I'm like, what is going on the stage? When I heard that, I was like, I hope he okay. I would have sued too. Like, so y'all just gonna tell me the pyrotechnics is on, and y'all just not gonna tell me, and I'm just gonna go by it and it's gonna go off? Like, what is going on? Yes, pick between. Oh, Shonu. What are you talking? Girl, I am not attracted to Mark at all. Shonu, hands down. Talking about that. When is Shonu getting out the military? Oh yeah, talk about that. Taemin is finally out the military. Taemin is finally. We gonna get our BDMS music back. Yes. Come on, Taemin. We finally getting Taemin, y'all. We finally got Taemin. I have no idea. These companies think these singers are not human. They really do. They be thinking these singers are slaves. Like, they really be thinking they be owning these people and everything. It's really creepy. It's creepy and disturbing, actually. I saw, and they really need to stop with these pyrotechnics. These pyrotechnics is about to kill these artists. But they literally burned his hand and can't. Yep. Yeah, Mark is a good rapper. Mark be saving all their songs. Mark and Taeyong be saving all of their songs. Man, when I be listening to some of them NTC songs, I be like, this is rough. And then Mark come in through, deliver the rap. I be like, okay, I can't. All right, okay. I can see it. I can see it now. I'm with it. I'm with it. Okay, all right. Okay, come on, finish this thing out strong. And then they end up finishing the song out strong. And I'm like, all right, okay. Whew, that first part gonna have to grow on me, cause whew, that first part was a struggle. And then Mark come right in and say today. And then sometimes Mark can't save the song. Sometimes he'll be like, Mark, you gotta let this one go. You can't save this one, Mark. You gotta let this one go. You can't save this at all, Mark. Mark, let it go, Mark. No, the 8 bar just ain't doing it. I just, Lord. When Shonu getting out? Getting out on the 20th. Yes, come on. Come on. Yes. April 20th. Can you not get here any faster? What? I'm sorry, friend. I'm choosing Mark and I'm scared. Why are you choosing Mark? No, I'm sorry. Shonu is kind of my Shonu's my husband in Monster X. I'm happy Paris is not in here because she be trying to debate me for somebody else. But no, it's Shonu. Oh yeah. I heard that Sujin got spotted. What? And the accuser that accused her of bullying is getting massive hate because she lied all about the question. Yep, I heard all about that. Good for her, because I'm sick of these. Like, I understand why the the bullies and stuff is coming out and saying stuff, right? But at the same time, I understand why false ones are coming out and ruining people's lives and they're getting the hate. Like, I kind of understand both sides of the coin of it. But yeah, that whole situation was so unnecessary. She literally ruined that girl's life for no reason just because her acting career wasn't up and popping like she wanted it to be. And I think she was an actor around the same time Sujin had debuted it, and Sujin was doing great in her career and she wasn't. So she decided that she got jealous and she needed to tear Sujin down. So that's how all of this got started. It's crazy. I mean, the actress lied. Yeah, the actress lied on her because she was jealous that she was doing way better than her in her career. So we can just ruin people's lives by being jealous. It's that easy in Korea. I feel horrible for her too because like she can't return back to that group. Like I feel so bad like she even got kicked out like that. You know, K-nuts are so quick to jump and hate on people. They really are. They're so quick to jump. Don't even wait around for the real evidence. And then as soon as the real evidence come out, they're like, "Oh, we're sorry. We didn't know." Nah. Honestly, Sujin. No, she not. Her whole career ruined. It's ruined. She's not even gonna come back to the group at all. It's done. Cube is not resigning her to anything. Um, yeah, so talking about the bullying thing, right? So I was watching um this video about this girl who like compiled like all of the bullying events that actually happen in real life that the drama The Glory was inspired by. If you haven't watched The Glory is about basically basically a look into bullying in Korean schools and everything like that. And so basically the story is based around a girl that got bullied in school so bad to the point to where she had to drop out, and then she dedicated her whole life to getting revenge on the people that bullied her. So this one girl compiled a whole bunch of each student's stories that was inspired, that inspired the writers for The Glory. Those stories was way worse than what was in Glory, and it was so highly disturbing to me and scary to me because they literally just got away with attempted murder and torture and like psychos and kidnapping. Like they literally got away with it all. Like their punishments was probation. I'm listening to this girl tell the horror stories of what these people had to endure through their bullies. And then she's like, "Oh yeah, we did some investigating on what was the point punishment, what happened. Oh yeah, they just got probation." Probation? They didn't even get tried as adults, they just got probation. I'm like, this is truly horrifying because like they're literally living among monsters that go on with no criminal record, because they don't get criminal records after they're done doing this to people. They don't get criminal records. No criminal records. They move on to be adults and be like nurses and social workers and shit. Like it's so horrifying. It's like you jeez. Was the video you crazy TV? I think that was her. I think that was her. I didn't get a chance to look at the name because like I was listening to it while I was working. So I didn't get the girl's name or whatever. I was just like, I just clicked on it. I was like, "Oh yeah, this is the Glory thing." I was like, "Wait, hold on. They got real stories?" I was like, "Okay, well let me go listen." Oh my god, it was like so disturbing and awful. And like the whole like in the glory, the girl gets burned by like curling irons and everything. Like that happened in real life to students. Like they literally was burning this one student with a curling iron. Like, who thinks of this stuff? Crazy psychotic people do. What, like, how is this even possible? And then the girl. Okay, so the girl was so scared of the bullies that when the parents and everybody was pressuring her to drop names of the bullies, because they seen all of the um, wounds and stuff all over her body. The bullies have told her that if she ever dropped their names, that they're gonna hurt her family member or whatever. So she basically, and the bullies told her, drop these three names to the people and don't tell them our names. So like she basically gave them false names, and they investigated and found out, okay, those wasn't the real bullies. And then they eventually found out the real bullies. It's just crazy. It was like really mind blowing to me. It was really mind blowing. It really, yeah. Korean bullying is way scarier than the Western bullying. The Western bullying, you'll just get beat up. You'll get beat up. But then again, you either get beat up or shot. I'm not gonna lie. You either get beat up or shot. I would just rather get beat up and shot instead of kidnapped and tortured. I would take that in any day, because the way they would just kidnap some of these students and torture them and burn them with curling irons. What is this? Where's the parents? It's like, it's insane. And the teachers literally sitting there doing nothing. So on one of the cases with the students, right? Basically the school board and the teachers wanted to keep the school looking good. So they basically didn't say anything. They didn't do anything. They just put the student on probation. Don't give the student a record that they've done anything, and basically just move on with life like nothing happened. Like literally just look the other way. There's literally no consequences for anybody, for any of these bullies to be scared of. They know as long as they're a student, they can literally get away with murder. Yeah, I think they basically don't believe students and should be punished and are capable of being criminals, so they just let them off with virtually no. Yeah, yeah, they have virtually no consequences to their actions. Nope. The incident with the curling iron one. So the judge was gonna say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna make an example this time, and we're gonna really have some real consequences to this, and this, that, and the other, right?" Basically, what they did was they just arrested the girl in front of everybody, basically took that girl home, and just said that they're gonna have like police just patrol her home and make sure she's not bullying anybody. And that was it. That was the girl's punishment. But to the public, what they said was, oh, well, since this is a closed case or whatever, then the public can't know, what else went on or what was the punishment. Child, they just like, that is just really scary. That's scary. Yeah, I've heard a lot of teachers don't do anything because the administrators and the kids' parents. Yeah, especially if the kids' parents are rich, they're not going to say anything. But that's been happening in Korea a lot. It doesn't even have to be in school. It could just be like a day-to-day thing where if a rich person hurts or assaults another civilian, and the police know like that's the rich person and their family is rich and da da da, they won't charge them. They'll sweep the whole thing under the rug and just tell you, oh, deal with it the best way you can. Bye. Can you imagine if that happened here? Man or girl, they would try these kids like adults. They will try these kids like adults and throw them in grown prison if that happened here. Because the pure evil that these kids have done. Like the teachers literally be sitting down and watching everything like it's a movie, like it's not. Nah. I think there's more bullying awareness and prevention in the West. That's it. I agree. I agree. There's more awareness in the bullying thing than ever. And then one thing about us is that we're gonna protest it. We're gonna protest it. We're gonna put it on the news. We're gonna get something done about it. And one thing too about Americans, we're not above violence ourselves. So if something just can't get handled, we gonna handle it in the streets, okay? I can't believe the students who bully or attempt murder receive no real punishment. The victim is considered the problem, and they should just be strong and deal with it. Yep. Yeah, the crazy part was so one student that used to get burned by, okay, so this is what the person did to her. So basically, they kidnapped her, had her in their house for 3 days, and they would starve her, burn her with a straightening iron, and throw things at her. Then, when she survived all that, got out the house, when they finally released her out the house and everything, and the parents seen all the wounds and everything, and then she finally let them know who it was and what happened and everything, right? The adult's gonna look at her and say, what did you do? What did you do? Not what did the bullions do? No, what did you do to them to get them to do that to you? And the crazy part is like how all of these stories started off was like they were just students and they were just randomly picked. It wasn't no, oh, they did something to get the bully's attention. No, these was just randomly picked students who were minding their business. And one day the bully just picked them. It's just crazy. I was just like, I cannot believe like this even happened, and it was really so much more worse. The stories were so much more worse than what Glory had. I thought when I was watching Glory, like that curling iron scene was like too much for me already. But man, when girl came with them stories, I was like, ain't no way this really happened in real life. What are these kids even watching at home, or what are they doing to get these ideas? Like for real, where are the parents? I was thinking too, I was like, are the parents abusing these kids? Are the parents abusing these kids in these ways too? Are the parents like grooming these kids to be like this and get these ideas? Because like there was like one story of a student where it was like the bully in the group, right? There was a whole big old group of bullies basically beat her to an inch of her life, took pictures of it, sent the pictures all out to their friends, bragging this is what they did, right? And they had the text messages. The only way these students got found out about it was because the teacher grabbed the phone and she seen, what they were texting, right? And when you look at the text, what the shocking thing was, it was that the mom was telling them, telling that certain person was like, oh, is like encouraging it, like, is this something that you and your friends did? Oh, why did you get out of control like this? Like, she was just agreeing with it and like egging it on, and telling them, oh, next time don't do it, like this, go easy on them, like all kinds of stuff in the text, back and forth with the mom. So I'm like, so is the parents crazy like this too, and they just spreading this on to their kid, or is the kid just came out like a demon child? I don't. It's the culture and its its pressures. It could be a combination of a lot of stuff. I think the parents aren't there. Neglecting can be just as bad as abuse on the child. That's true. I remember a case a few years ago in Korea where the bullies were caught on camera beating this girl nearly to death, and nothing happened to them. That's the case. That's the case right there I'm talking about. And the teacher found a cell phone, and she found, like, basically their mom was encouraging them to be like that. Like, it was crazy. Instead of saying this is wrong, the parent says that. Yeah. Korea reminds me of a small town on a huge scale. It does, don't it? Oh my God. I'm like, what is y'all really going through over there, Korea? What is going on? Y'all are raising like psychopaths, criminals. Is y'all gonna be all right? What is in the water over there? Child, I would never go over there and live and raise my child there. I'm sorry. Mm-mm. Because y'all Korean parents gonna sit up there, and the administration gonna sit. I don't know what to do. But I know what to do. I'm going over there and I'm beating. I know exactly what I'm doing. So y'all, yeah, I don't want to be in that position. I don't want to be in that position because as soon as you fight back, they're gonna press charges against you and say you wrong. So no, I'm not even gonna put myself in that position. And then America has the school shootings every other month. I'm homeschooling. I'm tired of this. Cause just a few days ago, Tennessee had a whole open active shooter. I really want to know what triggered that girl to do that though, because that it was really rare to have like a female shooter. Like, I thought that was very interesting that it was a female shooter this time. And I'm just like, for some reason my mind went to maybe somebody sexually assaulted her at that school and didn't want to do anything about it, or covered it up, and then like she just lost it and just decided to go on a shooting spree like that. That's where my mind had personally went to. But yeah, like, and then I was like kind of laughing to myself because I was like, wow, like I never grew up. I grew up in the days where like it was bomb threats. Like, if somebody say call up the school, hey, we got a bomb, or anything, or if anybody says bomb, girl, we had to clear that whole school out, sit there, wait for them with the bomb squad, and then finally go back to school. But now, like, y'all, like, these kids living in the days where it's like it's shooter threats. or just people just rolling up in there with just actively shooting. Like that is just insane. With the first transgender shooter, yeah, like that's why my mind keeps going to was this person sexually assaulted in some sort of a way and just lost it. So, child, I don't know. Yeah, it was like really bizarre because she was like 28 and I was in elementary school. Like I was thinking the same as you. Like I don't understand that. Like what was the point of going into the elementary school? What was the point? Like was she trying to make a statement piece on something? Like America don't care nothing about the kids. We already know that America don't care anything about these kids. We already know that because nobody wants to change the gun laws. So America don't care about kids dying. They're trying to make that the new normal. They're trying to make it the new normal for us to be okay with kids getting killed. Yeah, I couldn't be going to school these. If I ever was to have a kid, I would literally be doing homeschool because I can't live in fear every single day, hoping that like your child comes back home alive. That's crazy. Yeah, I think she may have been teased or bullied. Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, there was something that happened that sends people over the edge like that, especially a woman, because it's so rare for like for that. So I don't know. It kept saying that she was a former student, but then they wouldn't have. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. They kept saying, like, oh, it was a teenager and she was a former student. So at first I thought it was like a teenage girl going in shooting up the place. But then they were like, oh, she's 28. So I'm like, what is the correlation? Like, why would you even do that? Man, that was crazy. That was so crazy and random. I was just like, COVID has really done a number on everybody's mental health, and I think it's to a point that we don't even realize how much it is. Because I know it's literally done like a number to my mental health because like I already had a little bit of social anxiety, and then now I have like full blown social anxiety, and it's really hard for me to even get up and go to public places alone. Like, it's so, like, I literally have to talk myself into and gearing myself up to even just leave my apartment and going back into society and do things. Like, that's how bad it is with my social anxiety. Okay? But yeah, it's that COVID, man. I think COVID really done a number on everybody's mental health. Like really kind of pushed us to certain extremes, or probably pushed us over the edge of little things that we already have, and then just really went into full blown mode. Like it's just, oh y'all got the social anxiety thing. I'm telling you, the way I gotta talk to myself just to get up and go into Walmart, it's crazy. Like I even get tired of myself. I'm like, okay, girl, just go in there and get what you have to get. Jesus. Oh my gosh, I get so sick of myself. COVID has made people crazy and just angrier. It really has. It's really done a number on our mental health. It really has. But yeah, That that South Korean bullying, that's on a whole nother level. That's on a whole nother level. I swear, so many days to get up with all these intentions of going out and doing stuff and end up doing nothing. Look, you are telling my life story. You are telling my life story. Because the way I be getting up on Saturday, I'd be like, yo, I'm going to go, it's sunny. I'm going to go do this, and this. Man, I'd be in the house like, I don't feel like doing nothing. Be trying to pep talk myself, girl, just go out, just, girl, it do not work. I'd be like, yeah, I'm just going to do it tomorrow. Oh, I'm just going to do it the next day. I'm going to do it the next day. I need helps. If I go to Walmart, I end up waiting until like 10 p.m. And when I know no one will be there, yo, me too. Me too. I either do that or I go like on a weekday on my lunch or something where I know a lot of people won't be in there, so I know I can get in and out. Oh my gosh. Gosh, it's bad. It's really bad. I hate grocery shopping. I hate grocery shopping. I always did. I don't know what's wrong with me in grocery stores, but I hate it. I'm glad I'm not a kid in school. Me and you. Because I can't do that. I'm scared somebody gonna come through and shoot the school up. I can't do it. But this is why global birth rates is going okay. Because what is the use of having a kid when you're living with the uncertainty every day if your kid's gonna make it home? Like that's why the birth rate's going down. No, you playing, but that's the truth. Because like I personally don't even really want to have kids with the way this world is going to. Like I personally don't even want to have it. Like politicians is going crazy, passing crazy absurd laws. Then you got the inflation. Then you got climate changes that nobody's even prepared for right now or even thinking about because we're too busy trying to fight over gun laws. And then the finances and everything is just like, why would I get a kid and my kid grows up and they can't even get a house? What's the point? I mean, even if they make it to adulthood, if they don't get shoot down in the schools first, that's the thing. I got to make sure they make it through adulthood. And then when they make it through adulthood, what do they have? Like, yes, I hate it, and I have to. Oh, the grocery store shopping. I can't do the grocery store. Oh my god, it's a nightmare. I hate it. Man, I be trying to get in and out the grocery store, or sometimes I just do Instacart. I just can't. Some days I'm just like, you know what? Let's just Instacart this. I know I'm not going to this grocery store. I'm not even gonna try to talk myself into it. It's bad. And I just be trying to do like baby steps, like, okay, girl, just go here first, and then because like I work from home, so like I got to like start up my car, so I have to go somewhere, even if I just drive around. Sometimes I even have to talk myself just to drive around, but like I have to get out of the house. But yeah, let me see. Are we past the 2 marker? Yeah, we're past. We're almost up to 2 hours in my rambling. But thank you for staying for my rambling. um, what did you say? Yes, I hate it. I have to do it now. No, I need my thing updated. You said honestly, you don't know how people could afford kids. I don't know how people are affording kids in this day and age either. That's my other fear. How are we affording these kids when you don't want to pay us a livable wage? But that's another topic for another night. Wow, I didn't think I was going to talk about anything serious tonight, but hey, here we are. What? It's all right. You like my TED Talks? Really? Y'all sure? Y'all sure y'all like my TED Talks? Why y'all like my TED Talks? Y'all be trying to like get a sneak peek on my real actual life. I have a very peaceful life. Like not too much drama goes on. Most of my drama comes from K-pop. Most of my drama comes from K-pop. I have a very peaceful life. Yes, the TED Talks are good, Lord. My TED Talks. Y'all need to stop bullying in Korea. Cause y'all on some type psychopathic criminal stuff going on, and it's scary. Mm-mm. All of my drama comes from arguing with immature K-pop fans. That's all my drama. That's it. That's it. My life be peaceful. I be meditating, trying to get my life right spiritually. I be on my spiritual practices and kicks and learning stuff. I don't even be. My life's really not that drama filled. Most of the drama is like my family, but they go through that alone. I like separate myself from my family a little bit because I just let them have their drama alone. I've mastered the art of like no drama in my life. I learned that from a young age. Or not you arguing. Man, them kids be getting on my nerves. Like especially, it's really hard for us K-pop vets because we know everything that literally happened. It literally happened in front of us in real time. And then these kids be trying to argue you down on facts like they just heard. Like you heard it, you didn't experience it. Yeah, sometimes I get wrapped up in that, but I don't try to do too much, but sometimes I get wrapped up in there. No, it's entertaining, low key arguing with them when you have no drama in real life. Look, look between them and YouTube. That's how I get my entertainment. Oh Lord, that's funny. Well, sometimes they do. They be irking my nerves sometimes, and I can't help it. Especially when they be trying to argue me down over my readings, and then my stuff start coming true, and then it be crickets. I'd be like, no, no, where you at in my Tumblr feeds? Where you at? Come argue. Or they literally think they know everything, but actually know nothing. It literally be facts of misinformation that they got off the internet. They never experienced it. It's just some stuff they heard off the internet, and they swear to God it's the truth. And I'd be like, that it didn't happen like that. Yes, it did because I'm like, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay. But yeah, no, I think the funniest period of my life was when they was arguing me down about BTS and the Grammys, and I was just like, I don't understand why I'm arguing on Tumblr about the Grammys being racist. Like, I don't understand what we're arguing about. Like, it was just, that time was crazy. That time was crazy. I kind of laughed to myself. I'm like, I don't understand. Do you think BTS is white or something? Like, is this what we're arguing about? Like, the Grammys are not racist towards BTS, or I didn't understand what was the whole point of me arguing with people about BTS and the Grammys. And I kept on saying, like, the Grammys were, very racist towards minorities. They don't vote for them. They shut them out and this, that, and the other. And they was like arguing me down over, like, that's not true because they didn't do it to these artists and then they didn't do it to that artist and they didn't do it. And like all the artists are naming is like white artists. And I'm like, all your white artists won those awards. BTS is not white. They're Asian. You know that, right? Like, I don't. The most silliest and stupid arguments, like, don't make no sense. But yeah, that was a crazy period. I got my entertainment off of that too. But I kind of like it though. I like the arguing a little bit though, because sometimes I do catch myself getting really angry or passionate about it, and like that's when it's a good time for me to like be spiritually in tune with myself and kind of like start asking myself like introspective questions, like, why did this certain thing right here make you mad? Like, what is it triggering in you? And why is this a trigger? And then I like start working through things like that, like, and like trying to heal myself, and like I be taking like spiritual lessons from arguments. Okay, sorry, y'all know my secret, but yeah. Like I start getting like all these spiritual lessons from arguments sometimes. Like I just be like, so that made me mad. Why? Why did this make me emotional? Huh. You do that too, Lord, yeah. Like you actually lived it and seen that nothing has changed, people. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's like subconscious. Yeah. It's like how you can like dig deeper into like your subconscious, like, because like most of the stuff in arguments that make you really mad is like things that um affected you down the line into like your childhood and how your parents used to treat you. Like everything is like connected. So like, I feel like that one trigger can help me connect the dots to something that I can heal along the way. So that's what like I tend to do with arguments that I get really mad at or get like really passionate about. What Eminem even pointed out, the Grammys was this kid. That's what I had said. I said, okay, so like I don't understand what you're trying to defend, because even Eminem said the stuff was a scam. I don't know what you want. They wanted BTS to win them Grammys so bad, and I'm like, but for what and for why? Like I don't understand. What are we arguing about? You know that they're gonna go there and they're gonna play in these boys' faces and not give them an award, but they're gonna use them for the clicks and the views, like. And like they like just go up there and be praying every single time. They're gonna win this time. They're gonna win. How? When the voting panel don't see it for BTS. They just think that, oh, they them cute little boys that be singing on the side. That's it. You know what? And then sometimes it makes me laugh because like that's the one department that like the armies don't have no control over, and it drives them crazy. They don't have no control over anybody's view and perspective of BTS on that Grammy voting panel, and it is just eating them up alive. But Yeah, that's what I tend to do with arguments sometimes. Oh, so before I go, I wanted to talk about this, like with the fandom culture and everything before I go. So I was watching this crazy series called Swarm. I don't know if any of y'all have watched it, but the thing about it was it's supposed to be like a horror film around like this crazy fan that's a part of it was supposed to be references to Beyonce and the Beehive, right? And this crazy fan was supposed to be a part of, that Beehive or whatever. And she was going around killing people who didn't like, the artist. So I'm watching this series and I'm just like, it was so many correlations to like crazy fan culture. It was so creepy. Like it really creeped me out to the point where I was like, I was gonna shut down my fan account. I was gonna shut down my whole fan account. It creeped me out so bad. I was like, hold on, I'm feeling a little bit called out. Like I'm not this crazy deranged fan. But yeah, so like at the beginning of the whole thing, it was like there was this concert and this girl got a whole brand new card, maxed out her card trying to get concert tickets, and I was like, I'm feeling called out in this series already. Hold on now, wait, hold on. Then did you watch that? You watched it? Yeah, it was crazy. Were you seeing yourself in like a little parts of it? I was seeing myself in her, like with the whole buying the tickets, foregoing like buying tickets, not paying rent, paying bills to go somewhere. Like I haven't went so far to where it was like I missed a bill or I missed payment or anything. But just the whole maxing out my credit card to go get some tickets and get a place to stay, yeah, I've been through all that. One thing I do like about the series is where they pointed out like how it starts getting to be the a bully. You're starting to become like a little bit of a bully in the fan base, right? Because they had one scene where this girl, so this is what she would do. If you said something bad about the artist or tweeted something bad or quirky about the artist, she would literally find where you live and then go to your place, and then she would like ask you about it, like oh, you remember in this tweet you had said that if such and such died then you wouldn't care. And if you were looking at her like, on Twitter? I didn't say that. She was like, yeah, you did. It's right here. It's on Twitter. And I'm just like, then she's like, and she's rising up and she's like, well, who's your favorite artist? And the people would be like, they'll say, oh, whatever rapper. And she was like, how could that be your favorite artist? My artist has 28 Grammys and your artist only has one. And I'm just like, oh my God, this sounds like a certain fandom. And this is getting scary because it's called Swarm. Yeah. The series is called Swarm. You gotta watch it. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Um, yeah. She's just bullying the people or whatever, and then it'd be like, and then as soon as they say, my favorite artist somewhere something else, and I don't like your artist, she'll kill him. She'll just kill him, and I'm just like, this is what's scary to me, right? This is the part that's really scary to me because I feel like there are some really mentally ill people who really take what we say as a fandom on Twitter seriously. Like, because like I felt like the series did a good scene and description of how, you know, it was reading each tweet from, you know, people in the fandom, like simple tweets like we say to each other like all the time, like, you know, oh my gosh, you know, I'm gonna kill whoever keeps saying that, you know, my artist can't sing and they can't do this, that, and the other. And you know, like little tweets like that, like, you know, oh, I'm gonna slap whoever says, you know, like tweets like that. We be saying like stuff that we don't really literally mean. We're just saying it to be cool. But when you really take a step and you look back at like what you're actually saying, it's like I can see how somebody mentally ill can run off with that and think it's okay to like kill somebody, like literally kill them. Like it was just so when she tracked those people down wherever they, whoever said, you know, if she died, I wouldn't even care, right? Man, she tracked that dude down and like killed him. Like she's just tracking random fans down. But yeah, like it just really kind of made me take a step back. Like, what are we doing here as a fandom? Because we were saying a lot of like, you know, very suspect stuff. Like we're like a lot of violent things we're saying, you know, like a lot of mean things, you know, and we just be bullying each other and everything over an artist that we don't even see on we don't even see or know. And I really feel like that's the scary thing about like the parasocial relationships with BTS, because like, you know, they feel personable, right? It feels like we know them because, you know, they get on camera and they open up about their lives. But what we don't realize is they're not opening up about their whole entire life. They're just opening up about a little section, a sliver of what they want you to know about their life. But we looking in feel like, oh, we know all about them, you know. And so it's like easy to feel like we're doing something great by, you know, defending them and protecting them by bullying other people and ganging up on other people. And I don't know, like that's what I kind of got from the series. Like the series really did a good job at pointing that out and really making you kind of rethink like how you're behaving on social media, because it was really like when they were saying stuff and like even they were like having video clips from fans saying stuff like, oh, I will kill whoever or whatever, and they're the best, and they're the best, and they need to be praised, and you know, all of our stuff that we say. It really makes you kind of step back and be like, oh, this is the kind of stuff that fuels people's obsession. This is the kind of stuff that make people feel like, you know, they're defending their artists. And like I felt like it was very realistic how this girl really felt like she needed to like kill people or felt justified in killing people. It was just crazy. It was so crazy. And like the ending was even crazier. Yeah, but girlie followed through on that. That's I know. But that's the scary part, is because we don't know who's out here that's crazy enough to follow through on that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We don't know who's that mentally ill to really follow through on all that. Yeah, some people say some crazy weird stuff like that could be used against them in court. It really can be. You know, because we're thinking like that, oh, you know, we're just saying this stuff to be cute and funny and quirky and get all of these views and these likes and these reblogs, without thinking like, okay, this could be really used against us. Like this is like words that we really shouldn't even be saying to each other, you know? Yeah, it's I don't know, that stuff right there had made me take a hard look at myself and how I behave in the fandom, and I'm like, should I just delete everything? I was like, should I just delete everything and go on with normal life, because this is really creepy to me. Yo, the crazy part too is like at the end when they did like a segment where this detective was following her case of all the bodies and everybody that she was murdering, and then they had that whole call 1-800 if you have any more information on this girl. That right there scared me, because I was like, wait, hold on, is this real? Is this a real person? I'm on Twitter. Hold on, was this girl real the whole time? I'm telling you, that whole thing is like a mind warp. Like y'all got to see that. But yeah, it really made me kind of like sit back and kind of like look at myself like, like no, just practice some self restraint. I have a whole stream where I'm talking about K-pop. Yo, and then I'm thinking like maybe that's probably why like I'm not as popular when I stream and talk about K-pop, because like I don't really try to advocate for the bullying and for the like, you know, stuff like that. Like I'm try to be pretty positive about it and try to like make some sense to it and like have some common sense to it, and not be all about just praising people in unrealistic ways, and just like keeping it to where people can be reminded like, okay, the idols are human. They're not superhuman, they're just human. Let's get real again. Let's get back on track again. And I think a lot of fans don't want to live in real world. They want to live in la la land. Yeah, it makes you want to step back from the Twitter, girl. I was like, girl, I might throw this all away. That spooked me so much. I was just, at the end, I'm thinking, do I need to go? Yeah, that's why you have good TED Talks. We got to get a place back to reality, because like it just be so crazy, you know, like let's reel this thing in. Okay, we're watching real people do a job. Let's reel this thing in. Oh my gosh. Just like me, I had Googled Swarm based on a true story. Look, I thought that was real too at the end. Girl had me Googling this girl. I was like, wait, hold on. Is this based off of a true person? Are they out here now? Like, I'm scared. I'm like, hold on. I ain't saying nothing against Beyonce. I think somebody on Twitter actually called that number, and when they called it, it had said, "Who's your favorite artist?" All I know is I'm traumatized. When anybody asks me who my favorite artist is, I'm never gonna answer that question. I'm so traumatized by it. I'm never going to answer the question no more. I'm just, who's your favorite artist? Nobody. I don't have one. I don't have a favorite artist. I'm good. I'm good. But I hope that everybody took from that swarm that let's not go overboard with our love for artists. Let's just keep it realistic. And please, let's not bully each other in other fandoms, or bully everybody who has a different artist that they find amazing. Please, let's keep it peaceful, please. Cause the way when I was watching that and I was thinking about a couple of fandoms, I was like, hold on, are you talking about? This sounds like, oh, in a way, I'm kind of glad like they wrote it like that, like so realistic, to make you kind of think about your own behavior. So that was a great writing on their part. That was like some really good writing to make you walk away from something and like really think about yourself and your behavior. It was really good writing. Yo, if they ask, just run a look. Nobody. No one in K-pop knows peace. No peace. I want problems. Problems always. They will argue you down. Yes, please. That's it. I'm running. I'm be like, nobody, and run. Mm-mm. They not about to choke me out. I ain't getting hit with no hammer with nothing. I'm good. But I do have to warn y'all. It's a little it's awkward. Like it has like a weird awkward tone to it, but it's still good. It's still good. It seems kind of familiar, right? That's why it scared me so bad. That's why it scared. That's why it just creeped me out so bad. That's why it really creeped me out bad because I was like, it's too many parallels and similarities going on here. I can't. Mm-mm. You know, the writers probably had encounters with those fans. You know they did. You know they did, and they probably had an episode where they got bullied too. They probably had an episode too where they got bullied, and they probably was like, how can I write this? How can I make this a scene? And two, I feel like, it gets a little bit dangerous because, like a lot of people outside of Twitter and the internet and these fandoms, they don't have a community of people. Some of them don't really have friends. Some of them really don't have a community around them where they can like interact with real people. So that's a dangerous thing. You get into these fandoms, and the fandoms, just like, because to me fandoms like have spectrums. Like, you can go to the extreme side of the fandom where it's just dark and whatever, and you can go to the light side of the fandom where there's actually really good fans. um they have some common sense to them. They're sensible, cool. But like, depending on the person, I just feel like it's easy for them to get wrapped up in these fandoms and think that it's like really real life. And like, I just feel like how scary it was, to where it could be like, oh wow, a killer could be born through this. Like, a killer can actually thrive through this from just off of the fandom's mania right here. Like, that's like that. This would just be so scary to me. Yeah, and use it as food to show how insane fandoms. Yeah, yeah. And then the fandoms have the cliques within them too. Yep. Yeah, the whole time I was watching it, I was thinking this girl is real crazy. But some of this stuff, yeah, some of the stuff like this I seen on Twitter. Yep. I thought the same exact thing. I was like, but this really be on Twitter though. Like, this could really be used as fuel for like serial killers. Like, this is crazy. Like I've seen tweets just like this from people. Yo, and then that guy that I was talking on the bed, I didn't know this, but he was like a real Beyonce fan, and they was like really asking him, like, you know, there's really people in the fandom that's like murdering people, and he's like, wait, hold on, wait, and like you can see the wheels in his head thinking like, wait, hold up, like who would really? And I'm thinking, yeah, that's kind of the feel that your fandom is conjuring up for like anybody to go and do. Like, I was just, I don't know. It just creeped me out. It creeped me out a lot. It just creeped me out a lot. I had a lot to think about after watching that. I had a lot to think about after that. It was crazy. I feel like too, the funny part was when she accidentally got into a cult. Like she's from like a fandom that's kind of cultish, and she accidentally gets into a cult in real life. I just thought that was hilarious. Like, who? I was like, man, the writers are just genius on this. This is so genius. Like, who thinks of that? Who thinks to write that, a cult within a cult? I thought that part was funny. I was like, this is a trip. This whole thing, the whole series would take you on a ride. It would take you on a whole ride. It was funny. It was very entertaining. But I knew that it would be because like I watch Atlanta, and it's the same writers and producers from that show, and that show's pretty trippy and introspective and have you thinking about a lot of things. So I felt like this psychological horror was like great. It really did make you think of a lot of things. So with that, I am on my way out. It's been another great live, another great night. I want to thank everybody from coming in, leaving, coming in, going, leaving. And please like everybody. Please don't forget to like. Helps the channel out, helps me out. And yeah, I hope everybody have a good week. Hope y'all have a better week than me. And I will see everybody Monday, I think. I think Monday's working out pretty good. So Monday's working out pretty good. Have a lot of people coming in. So all right. Good night, everyone. I love you. And be on the lookout for my other videos that I'm dropping. Okay? I have update videos. So be on the lookout for that. All right. So peace, love, and light to everybody this week. And everybody have a good one. Good night, everyone.